my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. This is the fall autumn makeup tutorial. A lot of you guys have been requesting a 2015 one. Last year I did one that was not so similar. It was more or less more on the purpley kind of grungy cranberry look. This year I decided to go slightly different and go more orangey tones, like more browny tones, with more of like a plumpy red bitten lip, which is everyone's been seeing on the catwalks at the moment this year. So if you want to see how to recreate this look, please keep on. So to start off this tutorial, I'm going to just fill in my brows, and I'm going to literally focus on my eyes before I go in with any foundation or anything like that. And you might have seen this in my recent tutorial, and this is the number 7 Beautiful Eyebrow Sculpting Pencil in medium. I'm just going to just literally quickly fill in my brows and we'll be back. So with eyebrows done, the first thing I'm going to use on my eyelids is the Matte Painterly Prolonged Wet Paint Pot. I'm just going to grab just a little brush and just going to just literally put that all over the lids. Hey guys, so now for this kind of full tutorial look, I'm going to actually go very kind of neutral, nothing too fancy on the eyes, but then kind of give you more of a bold lip. And for this tutorial I'm going to be using just one palette, and it's from the BH Cosmetics, and it's the 88 colour palette called Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and obviously it's from BH Cosmetics. And basically obviously this is the very like colourful one, as you can see. So I'm going to try and focus more on the browns and a bit, maybe add a little bit of cranberry and stuff, just to change up from last year, because I know last year I did more purpley kind of cranberry, but I want to try and maybe just add a bit more like orange, just a bit more fall kind of look. So I'm going to just give you an idea of what we're going to use today and go from there. So to start off, I'm going to go for like a transition shade, and the first transition shade I'm going to be using is this bottom row, the second one in. It's just a lovely kind of matte brown shade. I'm just going to get that on a crown brush. This is just like a blending brush. I'm just going to grab some of that and just literally tap off any excess and just work this in the crease. So you can be as messy as you want. We're going to be kind of cleaning that up after. So just literally work that into the crease. Next, I want to add some of that kind of fall kind of orange, like a burnt look. So I'm going to be going on this side of the colour range, and I'm going to be taking the second row in, the third from the bottom, which is this really nice kind of orange shade. Still using the same brush, I'm just going to tap it slightly in there. Tap off any excess so it's nothing too vibrant, and just kind of go over where we went in the crease, just to add that bit more of colour. So just use a very light hand and just blend that in. Okay, next I want to go in with just a bit more colour just on the outer V, and I'm going to be taking this lovely kind of brown shade. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows in, the second from the bottom, which is this lovely brown shade. Taking it on an INGLOT 80 HP brush, which is like a pencil brush but slightly bigger. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, tap off any excess, and just literally just work this just in the outer corner just to add more definition. And then we're going to blend it out with a matte 224 brush. I'm going to just kind of mattify the inner corner, and I'm going to be using this shade here, which is the fourth from the bottom. It's just a lovely kind of matte champagne beige colour, and I'm taking that on just a shader brush. Just pat that on the lid and just pat it in the front third. Then I'm just going to grab some more and just add that just on the brow bone, just to mattify that area as well. Then what I'll actually do is just grab the 224 again and just blend the beige colour with the rest of it. So just literally just tap and blend, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, next, taking a makeup wipe, you're just going to literally clean up underneath just to give yourself more of a sharp kind of finish. So I'm just going to literally go from underneath the eye all the way up, so just kind of just give you that more precise kind of cut crease kind of finish. Okay, so that's given me the more like a sharp kind of edge, which would be easier for me to actually do my eyeliner. So let's just go in with the eyeliner and finish up the eye look. So yeah, the eyeliner I'm going to be using is none other but the INGLOT gel eyeliner in number 77. It's the best black that I've ever used, and I'm going to be just using the NANSHY eyeliner brush just to do my eyeliner. So eyeliner's done, and I just thought I'd just do the mascara off camera as well. I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I'm trying this new one. It's just a little mini version of the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. So I'm going to try that, do that on my just top lashes, because I want to do my foundation before I even go anywhere near my bottom lashes, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so mascara's done, eyeliner's done, and back to the falsies. Now everyone, you guys know how much I love these. In every nail tutorial I'm always using these ones, and they are the CHERYL lashes by EYELURE, the sexy senorita ones. So I'm going to pop these on, and then we're going to go into the face. So yeah. Okay guys, so basically the eyelid is semi-done. I thought I'll just get into the foundation, and the foundation I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris True Match in D4W4 Golden Natural, and I'm just going to add a couple of... Now I'm going to be using my INGLOT Pro blending sponge just to buff that into the skin. Okay, now next I'm going to be using some concealer just under the eyes, and I'm using the Max Factor Pan Stick in 25. I really like this one because I can't get a hold of the Lasting Performance Concealer by Collection, so I'm just using this just literally to highlight underneath my eyes, the nose. You get a bit, I always do the forehead, a little bit there, and the chin. Then again, with the blending sponge, you're just going to work that really into the skin. So next I thought I'd try the baking method with the powder. So I'm going to take my lightest translucent powder that I've got, and this is a coloured powder. Actually, it's not been translucent. It's the INGLOT loose powder in number 40. So I just tap some into the lid. I'm just going to grab the INGLOT little sponge. I'm just going to grab some, and literally wherever I put some concealer, I'm just going to like really bake it on. So it's going to look very messy, I think. But you're literally just dabbing it wherever we had put the concealer. Basically going to look like a mummy, so don't worry about it. That will all be cleaned up after we do our contouring. So whilst that's baking, I thought I'll go in with the contouring. Now the contouring that I'm going to start off with is more like a transition shade, and it is from INGLOT, and it's the Freedom Systems Sculpting Powder in 505. Now I haven't actually got a box for these yet because I'm waiting for the new INGLOT like Freedom Flexi palette, which is like the one similar to a V palette. So I've kind of got them still on the packaging, and it's just this lovely kind of neutral shade. I was going to get that on the Real Techniques 301 brush, which is like a really nice contour brush. So I'm just going to literally grab some and literally just contour, giving myself a really nice sharp edge. Now next, to kind of soften that up, I'm going to be using the Revolution Medium Matte Bronzer, which I totally love, and I'm using the NANSHY, this is the contouring brush, and I'm just going to soften it up, so literally just grab a little bit and just really soften up the bronzer. So this just gives you more of a contoured, really nice chiseled kind of thing. Contouring done, we're going to really smooth out the baking method. So I'm just taking the 300 blush brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to lightly tap the excess and just really work it in now. So it's just going to give you more of this really nice, flawless. So next would be blush, and I'm using this INGLOT Face Blush in number 29. It's a really nice kind of neutrally, bit of corally kind of blush, but you do need a very light hand with this. So I'm just dipping that in with a NANSHY blush brush, very lightly, and just really, really lightly, just giving yourself a bit of colour on the cheeks. So now you guys know this is like my favourite highlighter ever, and this is the Makeup Revolution's Vivid Baked highlighter in Golden Lights. I'm taking that Real Techniques 300 blush brush again, and I'm just literally going to work that just on top of my blusher, just to give that lovely sheen. So the face is done, and I'm just going to go in with the last final touches of the eyes. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the brown one at the bottom there mixed with the lovely kind of brown, dark brown that we used before. So I'm just going to mix the two together just to get a really nice shade. Tap off any excess so it's nothing too bold, and just literally run it down the waterline, just really softly, just to get that bit of colour. Now what I'm going to do is just add a bit of orange, because obviously we do have a little bit of orange actually, and just kind of work that into the 2/3 in, just to give a bit of colour. Guys, so basically what we did is just add those 3 outer corner colours just underneath to smoke them out, and I'm just going to grab the mascara as well. I'm just going to add it to the bottom lashes. Eyes are done, face are done, and now into the lips. Now for lips, I've got a really nice selection of things, and I'm going to be using I'm going to start off with the lip liner, and this is the BH Cosmetics waterproof lip liner, and this is in called Rouge, I have no idea, but this is such a lovely colour. So I'm just going to line my lips with this. Next up, I'm going to be using from BH Cosmetics again, and this one is the Berry Bite lipstick, which is a lovely, like that kind of, ugh, I just love this colour. Nearly done. And lastly but not least, I'm going to be taking the Jared Cosmetics. This is one of the old packaging, but I think they still do this, and this is the colour Seduction. And just to, even though it's got that really nice gloss, I'm just going to add a bit of this. Just to finish up the look. That is the finished look, guys. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I loved filming this one. This one was such an inspiration, especially from all the fashion weeks and the catwalks I've been seeing. All that kind of bitten, kind of grungy lip, and then you keep it natural but still really lovely on the eye, and then you get that really nice contoured face, especially with the cake. The baking method, I've never done this baking method, and I really do like it. It just gives you that really nice flawless look. So if you want to see more makeup tutorials, give this video a thumbs up so I know that you want to see more makeup tutorials. Subscribe to my channel, link will be down below, and thank you so much for supporting me and staying with me all throughout this journey of mine, especially on YouTube. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. thumbs up as I said, subscribe down below, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.